This channel made me over $6 million, but now it's dead. I'm challenging myself to revive a dead YouTube channel to prove it's actually possible. But first, this is how we got here. Now, I started this YouTube channel back in 2009. And of course, with time, I began to figure out what was working and what wasn't. Now, over the course of the years, the channel did really good. In fact, our best period ever was in 2021, where our record month on this YouTube channel was over $300,000 in a month. But the inevitable downfall was just right around the corner. In early 2022, I noticed a large spike in views, which was awesome because I thought, okay, great, we're just getting more views. Wrong. YouTube unconsensually, without our permission, without asking us, put us into what is called the YTK, YouTube Kids. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, Andrew, you are probably making videos for children, and obviously YouTube wants to keep their kids safe, and so they put you in that platform. Well, to a degree, a large portion of my audience were kids, but they certainly weren't goo goo gaga kids. Our videos included edgy humor, blood, gore, all that sort of stuff. Nothing a infant child should be watching alongside Cocomelon. So I did everything that you possibly could in your power to try to figure this out. And for almost 2 years, well, YouTube did nothing until I went public about it. So yes, I went onto Twitter and began complaining about the issue to YouTube, and actually they managed to respond and somewhat fix the problem. So that's great. You see, the problem wasn't solved. We once had a channel doing hundreds of thousands of dollars a month in revenue. Now, flash forwarding to today, less than $5,000. The damage is already done. So here's what we're gonna do. I need to analyze and essentially audit the entire channel to figure out what are the best performing videos that are gonna help this grow. Now, obviously, easier said than done. I am gonna be running through the entire Blueprint University course, which, if you're not familiar, Blueprint University is the world's largest creator program in the world, and the course is free. It's free. There's so much I need to go and watch through. I already know a lot of this, but it's good to catch myself up either way. So if your goal has been to become a creator, become a YouTuber, go to blueprintuniversity.com right now, make an account. The course is free. These are all the strategies I'm gonna be using to revive the channel. So let's go. Okay, so look at the revenue from September. The channel made $2,900, and I'm beyond grateful that we made $3,000. The problem is that we run a business, and we actually lost about $15,000 in September because we kept all of our teammates throughout all of this. I've already been putting into place a lot of the things I've been wanting to do, but I figured why not document it? So let's look at what we have to work with. Okay, so as it sits, we got 4 green up arrows, which is killer. We went from 2K to 5,300. We pretty much almost doubled right now, which is sick. And I've really been doubling down on this strategy, and I want to kind of break in and show you what that strategy looks like. I uploaded this video about 24 days ago now, and immediately it became an outlier. This video was about scary stuff in Minecraft. Now, revenue-wise, comparative to views, it actually didn't make a ton of revenue because of the shortness of the video. Like, it's only 11 minutes long. The views themselves are 24 times higher than usual, which from an algorithmic perspective is obviously incredible. YouTube's gonna push this. So the big question now is, how can we continue snowballing this momentum? Most times when people are trying to build YouTube channels, they're building them completely from scratch. And the whole reason I wanted to document this in the first place is because of how unique it was. It's a massive channel already in terms of subscribers, but it's been through the ringer. It's been up and down for more than a decade, and now we want to bring it back. Now, obviously, the definition of bringing it back is different for anybody you ask. Some people might think what the channel is making right now is considered bringing it back. It's $5,000 a month. It's really good money. But for a channel that was doing multiple hundreds of thousands, I don't consider that. And here's the reality. I plan on doing a massive comeback to this YouTube channel when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. And here's why. The way that I interpret how this channel is right now is like swimming against the current in the ocean. People that are playing Minecraft are dominating that niche. And honestly, I don't really want to put in all of the energy and focus and time into trying to compete with the big dogs in that niche right now. Given the circumstances and the position that we're in right now, I would rather wait until there's substantial amounts of momentum, natural momentum, that people are already going to be looking for, like GTA 6, for instance. But for now, I think it'd be really cool to try to get the channel up to as close as to $10,000 in a month. That would be That would be really cool. Here's the structure as to how we're gonna get the channel to double its revenue and get to $10,000 a month. We are going to make longer content. Longer videos instantaneously shocks the algorithm because you instantaneously get the up arrow for watch time, arguably helping the video get suggested and pushed more. And beside that as well, your RPM is higher because you can run more ads. Like that first video you saw that was 11 minutes long, that one only made about $500 because it was 11 minutes long. But if that same video was 40 minutes long, it probably would have made a couple thousand. So that's one. Second, I'm gonna focus heavily on scary, creepy content. Now, I don't wanna just be a YouTuber that makes videos about scary things in Minecraft. Wow, that's a crazy take. So I don't want to corner myself, but if I know my audience is really enjoying that, I have to come up with subjects that are adjacent to that same idea. They're similar. They take similarities from that idea and essentially build a character profile. Who's watching my videos and what else would they enjoy watching? I think I have a confirmation that we might be onto something. All right, take a look at this video right here. I investigated every original Minecraft map. This video was not a scary video, but we took the same branch from the idea of investigating scary things in Minecraft and we just altered it around. It's so far gotten 22,000 views, 64 subscribers, but it's made $146 in revenue. But most importantly, this morning it began to go into suggested. We have this fat line up right here. Suggested is just taking it over. This right here gives me a confirmation bias. We can maintain similar packaging, similar ideation of how we do our investigation videos, but they don't all have to be cornered into just scary. Because we're using the branches, we can start pulling other things that we think our audience would enjoy. All right, so this right here is our global upload schedule, essentially where I can track every single video that's gonna be coming out and what the progress of those videos are. Now with this YouTube channel in particular, we are banking on long form. We are not trying to get millions of views in shorts. We are intentionally optimizing to get more views in long form and most importantly, grow the channel's revenue. So with everything we've gone over, I wanna plan the next 2 or 3 weeks worth of videos right here live that you can see if you go over to this YouTube channel, and everything's been reverse engineered in this video. Okay, so personally, I had on the calendar here originally, if you sleep, Minecraft gets scarier. And I think it's a good idea, but I'm gonna put this on the back burner for now. I'm just gonna leave it to the side. I think there's other videos that we can tackle that will lean more into what our audience is actually looking for and have better odds of getting suggested overall. I investigated Minecraft's deepest and scary oceans. I like that. That can stay. Okay, so I think what we should do is Saturdays is usually a hot day. So we're gonna do testing scary. This is the one. I investigated every original Minecraft map. So if we go into our reach tab here, okay, so we are getting suggested off of our videos. And again, very random videos. Okay, there's a little bit of Minecraft. That fat 1 out of 10 from the Portal video that went live this weekend. Yo, we are building some really, really good momentum right now. And so far we're sitting at 5.8K in revenue. Our subscribers, this might actually be the first month we do not lose subscribers, which is insane. Now, our long form video views, I believe it's crossed 1 million. Yes, we just crossed 1 million. Shorts, we don't really care about it, but it's still good just to upload shorts. If we can get this number to like 2 or 3 million, I mean, would be sick. The ultimate goal would be 10 million, but it's just not gonna be possible in a short period of time. This is really good to see, bro, because also, so this video went live yesterday. This was the thumbnail. Again, I mocked this up myself. We didn't even commission a designer. And it's doing about 1,000 views an hour right now. But what's interesting about this video, more specifically, is that it's all in suggested. Look at this. I don't think you guys understand. I have not touched suggested in years. Like in years. We're driving tons of sub traffic as well too. Right now it's currently appealing to 2 times more viewers, which is great because we are planning, I just came up with this idea as well too, investigating scary Minecraft myths only animals can see. Now, again, I don't want to corner myself in just the scary stuff. So I'm literally on Discord right now with Mogi. We are big chilling right now. And we're going to be brainstorming video ideas for this week. And we have a new way that we're essentially going to produce the videos. Now, it's not new. Like, when I tell you this, you'll go, oh, okay, Shark, that makes sense. But we used to do this thing back in the day. We used to run a channel called Shark's Lab. And essentially what it was like Dan TDM. If you're familiar of Dan TDM, he's a Minecraft creator. And he would essentially like have these maps pre-prepared. And he would like go through like an adventure with like him and his dog. And so we started Shark's Lab and we did the same thing. This video right here is the first video in a long time that we've gotten the most amount of positive engagement and comments from. Like even if I go through the comments, Hold up. Why does this feel like ARG, which is great. This is pretty crazy. I love your videos. We're all supporting you. I legitimately have goosebumps. Like, bro, that level of immersion is what we are chasing here. Because if that person loves the video, there's millions of others that will too. We have an update. Everything we spoke about last week regarding what we were gonna post, the strategy behind it, why we were gonna do it, well, most of them went up. And this is actually, this is really good data. And let me just show you guys because we're cooking here. All right, so status update. The channel is at 6.7K in monthly revenue, 1.9 million views a month. Now, some of this is attributed to shorts, but we're really focusing on obviously just long form, which is up to 1.2 million a month in long form, which is great. If we go back to the actual videos, so we had this one we planned last week. This video came out yesterday. This was, I think, I want to say it was like a 3 out of 10, which is great. And then we had this one, which I'm pretty sure we actually highlighted, is ripping right now. 2.3 times more viewership. And the best part about this is we are being put into suggested like crazy. Now, something super critical that I want to share is suggested is the ocean of content. And ideally, every creator wants to get in suggested. But for 2 years, I was fighting this platform and not put into suggested at all. So as much as there may not be one definitive answer as to why we are in suggested now, I have a lot of data to back up my reasoning as to why we might be. And I'll explain it because if you're a struggling creator and you want to figure out how can you get into suggested more, how can your videos perform better, here's what worked for me. Number one, I tripled, quadrupled, 5x down on what I knew was already working. So let me explain. There was a point in time, and I want to see if I can, I'm going to go to my channel just so I can show you, because there was an actual point in time where I was just kind of like, I knew the videos were going to do bad. Like I knew that, but I just wanted to film other stuff, to be honest with you. So there's an era like right around here where we're like, okay, we were experimenting with like Roblox videos and, you know, testing series and just all sorts of different stuff. And like, I knew these weren't going to perform, but just honestly, like I just wanted to try them out. And I mean, mind you, I'm showing you videos from 3 months ago. This has been a recurring issue for years at this point, like not being in suggested. So now that we're in suggested, obviously it's a much bigger deal. But if you take a look at our real time, which is really the interesting part here, and I filter in the last 60 minutes, obviously we have a bunch of shorts. We're going to ignore those. But like, okay, this video right here, this is the one that's in suggested right now. We take a look at the one underneath it. This one is also top ranking in suggested as well. Suggested views, and even same with this one right here, which is suggested. So for this series, and even just for the channel's sake in general, I am only uploading what I know works on my channel. And obviously, if you are a new creator, you may not know what works. And the best thing that you can do is to violently test. You will have outliers of content. Like if you upload 10 videos, okay? I'm not just saying like, you know, you just pumped out some garbage. Like you actually, you know, put some thought into it, even like 20, 30% of thought into it. If you upload just 10 of those videos, out of those 10, there will be outliers that perform better. Granted, you don't want to be cornered into just one specific niche, similar to what I'm doing. I don't want to be cornered into just one niche, but you'll find the things that are consistently working and you just double, triple down on that format of content. And like what we mentioned last week, I don't want to corner myself into all just scary stuff, but how can I package it in a way that it may come off like a scary video, but it brings the audience that likes the scary stuff into something that might not be scary, but the packaging looks like there's similarities to the scary content. So overall, I'm really happy with the results that we're getting so far. And you can see like when I actually started, like really locked in and started focusing on this, like, look, this is the 90-day graph right here. Right around here is where we actually started. Like we were like, all right, bro, screw it. Let's actually try. Right around here, which was October 28th. We're at November 27th. So almost a full month that we've been doing this. Now, granted, I obviously haven't been documenting the whole month, so I just kind of picked up the camera and started filming. But I wanted to document this either way because I think the position itself is really unique. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people typically start YouTube channels and then scale them, which is going to be my next challenge. I want to start a brand new YouTube channel from scratch, and I want to just rip it as much as I can. So if you guys want to see that, obviously let me know down below in the comment section. And then also too, like genuinely let me know if this is insightful. My goal for 2026 is to really dumb down the content and focus entirely on just like providing the most valuable information that I know as a creator to you. And obviously I've been in this game for more than half my life now that I'd say I know a thing or two about YouTube and how this all works. So here's what we got going on anyways for the next little bit of content. I have next week's content plan for the channel. As you can see right here, for instance, we have a compilation going live on Tuesday. We have another FNAF video because the movie's coming out. And then we have more Scary Minecraft, investigating every removed Minecraft update, and then probably another compilation. I think by next week, we're gonna be able to get the channel to close to like 8.5, 9K a month in revenue, which technically when starting this, you know, we doubled, almost tripled the stats, the revenue of the channel, just by kind of caring a little bit more about the videos that went out, which is great. And yeah, I think that I would consider that a pretty good success. It's not gonna retire us by any means, but I just think it's cool to see that, hey, like when you actually put the attention and focus and effort into it, you know, good things can come from it. So anyways, that is that. I am going to see you guys on Monday morning when I actually get started filming the next batch of content. All right, good morning, y'all. It is Monday, December 1st, and I have quite the update over the weekend of content that has gone live. We have a better direction of what works versus what doesn't. And this is also why I'm super glad that we're posting a ton of content on this channel, because we can get data really quickly. All right, I want you guys to see this. Boom, right here, our first 10 out of 10 in quite some time. Definitely not a power play thumbnail compared to what we had before, but this video just, I think if I did a little bit of repackaging, I think this would definitely help. But I know even just filming this video was a little bit of a stretch, just with what we had to work with. Like we had better ideas that were working better, and they were easier to do and to achieve from like a video standpoint. But look at this, back to back of $400 days, which is sick. This video was ripping over the weekend. $140 in ad revenue, but it's only registering the first day, which is 14,000 views for $140 in revenue, which is crazy. Primetime RPMs are no joke. Like if you want to capitalize on a season and essentially make the most amount of money you can, it's during November and December. Anyways, today, boys, we did have FNAF on the schedule, as you can see right here. And we're going to be ditching this entirely and replacing that with something else. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 videos to do today, which would cover us for the entire week. And I'm pretty confident in these video ideas as well too. This should be able to bring us up so the channel can at least touch like close, dude, like at this point, like I think it's reasonable we can get to like 8.5K, 9K a month. I don't even know. I know I said the other week, I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to get to, you know, 7K or whatever. I have no expectation for what should happen. So when I check over the last 90 days, my stats, you can see just how much of an effect that this is making. A revenue standpoint, a watch hour standpoint, a view standpoint, like right around this week is where we really had that lift up. AVD stayed pretty much the same. CTR jumped a little bit right here from a 6, and now it's coasting around 5.4, 5.7. That can definitely be improved. But anyways, I wanted to update y'all. I need to get to filming. All right, boys. So we had finished our film day. We got our bulk of content completed, but I have our final update for you. I didn't even give this a full month of like actually documenting, but I want to share this with you because I think this is awesome. We have just wrapped up November, and now we are in December, and we have just broken our record of revenue in the last, I think, year. And I want to share this with you because this is the whole reason we did this challenge. And I wanted to show you the whole reverse engineering of like the thought process as to how you even do this. So in November, everything you see, it was documented. It's here. It's public. It's not like some fake YouTube channel. Let me show you here. We did $8,300 in revenue. And as you can see, this is the yearly breakdown. This is our highest month in over a year. Here it is. Boom. We did 2.1 million views, our highest viewed month ever. We're still negative in the subscribers, but look at how much we have lessened that drop off right there. Oh my God. Even revenue wise. So the last time we did this was November of last year. We did 10K, and we started this challenge in September at $2,900 in revenue. Now you might be thinking, okay, maybe Andrew, it's just because quarter 4 ad rates are up.
To a degree, maybe, but we didn't even capture December. This was only November, and the ad rates aren't fully up yet because people haven't been dumping all the money into advertising for Christmas yet. But this is incredible. If you are somebody that wants to work with us and help you scale your YouTube channel from wherever it is right now to wherever you want to go, this is what we do. Go ahead and click the top link down below in the description to apply for Blueprint Premium. Fair warning, it is not free. It does cost money. But you do get access to work with some of the biggest creators in the world, the top 0.1% that have done this and have done hundreds of millions of dollars in the ecosystem of YouTube. If that sounds like something you're interested in, again, go ahead and click the top link down below in the description. Let me know what I should do in the next challenge, guys. I'm seriously open-minded to anything. And make sure you subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.